sound me freely.
It's all finished. So this isn't really me. I'm just living on her time. She wants to know more about you. She wants to share her time with you. Maybe not selfish, but like, oh yeah, was the Mobius why. From that moment, Em's words were my words. This lifetime that Miyabi gave to me. This has nothing to do with him. It's my problem and mine alone. I have something to show you. To end this, he's toyed with our lives as he pleases for long enough. I did try my best. I couldn't afford to fail. You think maybe, could it have been something that Mobius did? Or maybe, but all so far away. I feel like I'm surrounded by them on all sides. About what I can achieve. What I'll leave behind. Somebody made a real mess of the place. You're a kind man, aren't you? I'm so sorry. If it's about the Queen, you shouldn't hear it from me, but rather from Her Majesty herself, I think. Then it's settled. I was planning on telling him everything anyway, and if we're gonna talk, we may as well lay it all out sooner than later. But just one slip and you'd be... Zed ordered N to kill the city's people. Yeah, about that. Can I have a quick word? You've been pushing yourself too hard. Would you mind telling us what's going on? Even if I might not get to do it. I did know that. It's going off on its own. There's probably not that much I can do. A vague whiff of Mobius coming off them. Wait. I know him. Oh, sorry, please don't mind me. The name it used was Agnian, but even that... I was watching you. Trying so hard. Why are you showing me this? You'll lead the way to a new world. A new way of life. We became Ouroboros by pure chance. It should have been me. I should have died out there that day. It's like back at Colony 4. It's an obvious way to think, but it isn't right. Yeah? So that'll be why. Huh? Everything's so... clear now. Yeah. Excuse me? Commander. There's something else I'd like to discuss with you. The area around the keep, it's absolutely swimming with black fog. The city back then, it was much more prosperous than now. Everyone wants a reality that they can believe in! We did the right thing by telling them about Colony 4. Why is it that you gave your life for mine? You seem to know what had happened at the castle as well. The mood's turned dark all of a sudden. I have to say, I thought you were more chill than that, Alexandria. I want to take her back to the colony if we can. But can we? Even though we're being chased? By both nations at once? I thought you might be startled, so I wanted to give you a heads up. It's your call. You're good at naming, aren't you? Then we can get into the castle. It's a bit early, I suppose. Nimue's doing. That's food for thought. If we startled you, we're sorry. I don't expect him to be too severe, but you will need to do some repenting. It must be... origin. I'll leave my mark. Does that mean our queen is false too? Out of commission, apparently. No one can truly judge him for the things he did. Just keep it positive. Things will work out somehow. We have to hurry. If it starts moving now. Noah, you okay? Eat what you enjoy. Never stop being you. Okay? That seems like enough to go on, right? What was that, Sana? Right. I remember. If I hadn't become Ouroboros, I'd never have had the chance to meet you, Nia. I thought they were supposed to be our allies. Sana, you want to see this through, don't you? What do you mean when you first met? Commander, if that's what you think, then I'd like you to come with us. He was right, we did kill people. Maybe not his friend, but certainly others. Sometimes, you can be really hard on yourself. Live on inside my heart. So they stopped believing in anything, and now they just want to ruin things for everyone. It was when we first fought against them. Very well. We'll see you there. I'm an officer in Colony Gamma's musical unit. You've saved us so many times, never giving up. I'm getting strong, emotional vibes here. Chris, do you have anything that might help us track them? Oh, good call, Senna. I didn't think of that at all. Not to me, Abby. Not to our off-seeing rights. If it's reasonably close by. So, the city. It's like they're right here beside me. You're... But I mean, I wouldn't worry about it. I'm sure we'll get our turn. To lose and still stand back up. Both of you are being too quick to judge. Don't be so hasty. A month. Phew, I'm glad you're safe anyway. Well, whatever the truth of the matter, one thing doesn't change. We need to save her. Kamaravi, are you sure it's fine? To embroil her in what's ultimately our fight? What was that about? Well, we are outlaws, so... So, what do you mean, you're not an island? A consul! Huh? Not at all. They're the words of the one you held most dear. Is he famous? 5 years ago. It is a bit much. This all sounds like kind of a big deal. It doesn't bother you. A Pharaonis. Shouldn't you be lying down? Thank you, Noah. Stop moving. And I keep a diary. It's so different from before. What is it? So then, how did you know we'd become Ouroboros? Huh? Senna, is that okay? No, you didn't do anything wrong, Uni. What a view! I've never seen anything like it. The hair doesn't just belong to me. This is looking good. Any route we can take will have some attendant risk or other. Just stop! Please! But why? This is an odd question, but... Well, how do we look to you? But I was able to use the Ouroboros powers. That's all of the ingredients, for the both of them. And humans who became Mobius, like N, M, and Yoren, while my de facto partner's running full steam ahead. Could it be? Your Majesty. Is this? And I'm not done yet. I'll keep going. I don't know. I can't put it into words, but that's what we want to use it for. And it seems to include Kavesi people. Miyabi. No, you're spot on. Hey, hang on. What's gotten into you? Take it easy. But we still don't know a whole lot about him. I think we owe him that much. Huh? How can you not know? A smart new decision. It's the same for me. I guess it can't be helped. It's such a long time ago after all. Don't worry. We all agree that this is something we should do. A golden flame clock. But wrecked. We're strong now. Just look how far we've come together. I might skip today. Wasn't really a sweaty one. From here, we head due south, right? Wise restored it now. Congratulations, Manana! That's something that can never be broken. So you'd prefer to take the reins? So, where's Kyrie? The first Ouroboros? I just want to get it over with. But seriously, if you're saying that, it sounds like something big is going down. Hey, are you all right? Thank you, Senna. Even after we broke the flame clock, you think they'd know. I was top of the rankings in all the training categories. What? Yeah, agreed. You don't want to say? Or what? Is it that embarrassing? We were worried. Your problems are our problems. Okay, Don't wait for me. The words Miyabi left me with. What do you think will happen if we leave it? That's why they're afraid. Of death. Huh? Majesty, your clothes, as they fell, I could feel it, very slightly. There are people out there living in the harshest conditions, yet still they struggle on. Well then, what is it that you need? Leaving that aside for a moment, is the training going to continue? You didn't check in with your iris. Juniper, what's wrong? He was performing some kind of experiment there. You did it expertly, just like last time. Seeing you suffer alone like this, none of us like it. It's not like I'm a hard target. It should be okay then, to trust them. I do, yeah. Why though? I think that's why you've always been so hungry. Always striving for more. Let's take our time, yeah? Fighting in order to live. Huh? You mean we're actually going through with this? Juniper, are you alright? Uni. Sad, isn't it? Right, better than just us racking our brains about it. A step beyond. I don't know what he was doing. Em wasn't briefed on it either. So what was on your mind, earlier? It's okay. I'm not bothered. What do you want to do now? You, Sana. Why the sudden impulse? No idea. Our sudden appearance will put a spanner in their works, and that'll give you the edge you need, right? I'm sure you must be scared. My legs. We play tomorrow. So, tell us, why are you here? The colony I lived in with Miyabi. They're all whispering about us. We've got your back, okay? Nope. First time for me too, like you guys. And now I have the chance. I know. When we're interlinked, I can see a glimpse. Say, you don't think... Then the only difference is whether or not they benefit directly. Shall we go join the others? What? Using us as guinea pigs. It was long ago. All right then, any suggestions? A key. Seeing how you live your lives, it made me feel really envious. You think? Shall we? It's Colony Omega. We've come a long way to get here. Now it'll finally be over. We're all here, aren't we? We're all alive. Hey, Sana, I believe it too. Huh, I suppose it is. What do you think? Should we lend them a hand with it? Yeah. We want to make sure we'll walk the path we want to. That's a little. In that case, Yeah. You okay? You're not hurt? So, they raided our supplies. You're making me tear up here, man. I was astounded. Just by extending our years, life could be so different. Your senses returned suddenly. You must be feeling confused. So you won't help us out? Yeah, me too. Nia. And it might give us an opening to strike. On others and the world. But it sure beats ignorance. I guess, maybe? You're right. You were like this awesome being high above. None of us could even dream of talking to you, which is why you need powerful evidences. But you admit that the east route is the safer option. He did make a choice, though I've never seen this power before. It's okay. I don't know. I've sent off so many. You got separated from your unit again. I guess. I'm not sure I would. I'll keep trying while my flame still flickers. My other self. Come on. You say that too often. All right, let's get this back to them then. And we can wrap this... We were here for that from the start, Commander. Let's find Kyrie. Yes, he is our true adversary. Inferno. Destruction. Lan's screaming. Weird question. I mean, you can't share your worries or your troubles with anyone. And don't get me started on the latrine! I sense Mobius. Lots of them beyond the vortex. The Queen's bound to know things that Em didn't. It has to be. But still, you've decided you want to know the truth. Am I wrong? Yeah, I think I'll pass on that part. Everything here could be Mobius. Are you alone? Do you have allies? You can't do this! We'll help you look, no problem. That tiny little hand that was grasping mine. I'll use it well. What did they say? Let us walk together. She wanted you to have the strength to defeat those at the root of that despair. That's the Colony 30 Consul's fault. I really think she meant it. When I see off lives, I do it with purpose. Negotiations. Have you found it now? What matters? I don't know if it's fine for me to just snip. It won't be easy, far from it. But we'll help you, to help us escape. It's okay. Forget about that. By the by, Kamaravi, how are you with heights? I hope we find an answer. I can't see another way. Let's do it. What do you think? I understand. My time might be up before our fight is truly over. And that's why you've decided to destroy everything. Let's all calm down for a second and just talk sensibly, please. I think I'd like to trust that man. No. I'm sure I'll see Miyabi again. Yes, but they're lovely and salty, especially the way Senna makes them. They really hit the spot after a long training session. Everyone, please put away your weapons. Is it to do with why you knew where Kairi was? Bet you're glad we helped him, Tyon. They're efficient at stockpiling combat rewards. What? That's all I'm sure of. There's even more. More husks underneath. I'm so sure of it. Thank you. That was each and every day for us. Delicate? Oh, shut up already. Because of the flame clock. Off-seeing for city folk. And there's optic camouflaging on the structure itself. Even so, it can't hurt to have a little hope, can it? As an enemy. So, one last stand? Nothing. Don't worry. Huh? Yes. Right at the very top. We need to learn more about each other to become better friends, right? What was that? It's that thing that the Queen had. That's why you want to disappear? No way. That's not quite true in your case, though, is it? Wait, the Collectopedia cards, you made them? Sure, I'm sure. I'm literally asking you right now. Absolutely right. This place, it was everything to N. Hero, we can't just expect people to trust us while we hide the truth like this. So now what? What will you do after this? Em was still unsure to the very last. Whether to show you the memory of this place. But I do know the answer lies ahead. I want you to see with your own eyes that your faith in us isn't misplaced. Senna? Huh? What do you mean? What's the other half, then? If that had come from the Annihilator, I'm not sure myself. Aha. What are you doing here? Eternity. Right. The call shouldn't be too far now. It was so good he had seconds, and Manala knows how much he liked to cook it. I don't see the problem. I can do the 100 metri in 7 seconds. Pretty quick on my toes, I guess. Why? The maintenance hatch that leads outside. Okay. Good night. Wanna eat? So this is kind of a surprise. Senna. Hey, no grumbling. I'm in the same levelness as you. Okay? I just can't spark and deal with it. How she'd ever have the patience? Huh? Enough with the doom-mongering. Let's see what the coming rain brings. I even saw the beginning of a new life. Why did you do it? Sorry, Uni. Oh no, so when you bumped into us earlier... For now, let's take the best course of action we can. We can hash out the details later. Is this... Origin? The washing takes ages, and the bedhead's a nightmare. You've no idea how many lives we've sent. All the friends we had. Wishing they'd had more time. A quake? We've already made our minds up. That's why we're here. You helped us get here. Even if I can never leave here. We're a team then. I suppose I'd want to know same as Lance. It's your choice. Is this? As long as they have Origin, they can keep on making more of us. Everyone in the city speaks so highly of him. So yeah, I want to go back there with that in mind. Huh? You did that. If he meets her again, he might end up behaving the same way towards her. What do you think, Noah? Oh no! Manana, stop! Well then, I guess you can count me in. You know him. Shall we ask? Don't worry about me. I couldn't work out why myself. It was so sudden. His flame's leaking. This is the... city. They get along nice. Must be good friends. At least, he isn't the type to turn around and capture people without warning. For my part, this is all I need. Hey, why didn't you move that way? And stuff like that, yeah. I'd also settle for a no? No, I don't think so. Wind it in, Manana. Yeah, of course. So it was worth coming here. I couldn't simply let them go to waste. It's a different colour. Because of the red irises. Come on, you lot. Make your minds up already, will you? Come now. I know you've touched so many lives. Relax. We're just doing what Ethel said. Just using the facilities at our leisure. Drop the gem! The monsters seem to be after them. I couldn't bear it. It's Kamaravi. He wouldn't attack a defenseless opponent. Trulia. So who then? It's... That's not all, I think. That'd take so much salvaging. Understood. I'm taking the lead. You follow. We want you with us, Nia. In that future. How could we not? We need you. Perhaps she didn't want you to be alone. This is... Tyon. Senna. You help each other out in all sorts of different ways. Yeah, that was clear until now. Miyabi, thanks to you. I sent on so many. So many voices to so many others. Come on. You really need to stop saying that you're sorry. What is it, Tyon? You picked up on something. And the battle, it must have been massive. At this point, I'll settle for any choice that makes our lives easier. Kairi! You're beyond help. Maybe that's why. I bet you have. Trying to keep them safe. The whole time. I see. But this must be a huge weight for you to carry. Of course. So when do we start? Oh, now I remember. Tanya got that message from Izzard, right? First off, let's deal with these guys. But if we do nothing, then nothing will change. She seems in her right mind anyway. No glowing iris. Mr. Samon was, that Nopon from the city. How strong is the autobalancer? What do you mean by that? No, Miyabi. Thank you. Heavy stuff. Yeah, but what? Can it really be that important? You seem like you're a million miles away. I mean, I can't very well go backwards. Can I now? They shouldn't be able to see us from over there. Miyabi, right? We have the same face. Can we take a look into your past battle records? Hey, shut up. So what if they are? Good intel. Okay, shoot. I hear... I'm not really strong enough. Turn around! assuming the memories we saw were correct, there's Kevis Castle. It'll still take a while on foot. But why did they go berserk? Doesn't matter. If anything happens, I'll do everything I can to keep you all safe, I promise. You'll be building it together with us, Nia. More or less. So you'll let me live? That's one way to look at things. But, Commander, wait! Please, just listen! You're helping us now? Yes. And yet, we'll be right outside. If anything happens, just shout. This is kind of our fault. Thank you. Why? You were even being nice to Uni. Stuff like that. You're Senna, right? Can we help you? Oh, that's what you mean. But her feelings. You're not going to manage this overnight. Not the way you all are right now. They've been stored carefully. They were important. Uh-huh. But why? How did they get them to work together? I'm not sure. What's that sound? Now, Tyan, that is completely uncalled for. Definitely. The atmosphere feels different to how things were, even a little while ago. For what he believed in. You never changed, Commander. Zed also wants eternity, just as the people did back then. I think that was the best course of action. You're back, Miyabi. I agree. Yeah. Well, sort of. You worm! Still, that's why! We're trying to protect it for you. I decided. I'll find it for myself. That's so you, Senna. I think that's a good sign. Yeah, we don't know what she might be planning to do with the people of Colony Tau. That's why she came all this way to hear your story. Yeah. Me? What do you... That's just the Mobius he is. You're right. Let's get back and let them know she's safe. I thought for sure we were the same term. You just have this dignity about you. Ah, sorry. Before, she'd always tried to avoid anything that involved competition. I'll keep going, while my flame still flickers. Gondor, are you sure about this? Rome? Really? No, you're wrong! Teach, don't mention it. We did exactly what we had to. What do we do about... Ethel? Keep the world alive! Find new ways to use our lives for... Wait up. I heard something. By the way, today it's exactly 3 months. You had thoughts, and deep ones at that. You don't think it's going to work. And you took those lessons to heart. What? There's no need for this. Finishing touches, you mean... And my words were now hers. Monsters have cornered someone! Sorry? And in that accident, so were the whole colonies. Of course it's heartbreaking, but... Oh, there's still room to grow. Because the connection we share, then the Levinus yesterday, it's also possible, if unlikely, that we might be able to talk it through. Don't worry about them. They're my friends, and they helped save you. 2 months. Yeah! It's a ritual now. Can't really start the day without making a pot. Yeah. And after that? What are you doing here, Kyrie? Colony Gamma is... Indeed, if you try something like that again, well, we'll just have to stop you. What should we talk about first? Those two must have shared a lot of memories. You mean, when the worlds were one? Eh? No, it's not that they won't die. I think from the start they never had life in them at all. I wonder how the console's going to use this stuff to get rid of the monsters. You're in one piece at least, something to be thankful for. Uni, I know how you feel, but could you try? Well, what should we do? All right, let's go. Mio! Uni, chill. But from where? A warning. I'm totally fine, promise. Like I said, I just missed my footing. But I've got to try. Right here? What do you think? She believed that if anyone in the world could make it possible, it would be you. Well, this body, it's been granted to me by my other self, right? This life's a gift from a dear friend. Oh, it's been drilled into me. But I do understand how he feels. Just be quiet. We should investigate the supplies in the warehouse and the colony's battle record data. Is that right? Especially immediately after getting raided. Yeah, I think you're right. To build a future that would make us free. Ethel, it's a good thing you're with us, Riku. Well, you see. What happened, Sana? Yeah, I'm seeing you in a whole new light now, Kairi. You're a credit to the Agnian forces. It really was a long while ago, huh? Maybe there's nothing we can do. But why? What did you do? Not exactly. I can't decide. Yeah, I just lost my footing for a second. I'm okay. Same here. Just be yourself. There's not much point in him trying to recuperate here when he keeps getting pestered like this. So they're from your old world, Majesty? Even if we were to somehow reach our destination, if it was at the cost of all your lives, it wouldn't be worth it. Lot on your mind? Hey now, I like Tyon's cooking. It's unique. Huh? In a world without us. So, what do you think? Yeah. Sorry, what do you mean exactly? And then we'll put our heads together to come up with a less bloody way. So no more agonizing alone, got it? That's the Queen of Kevers. Melia. Hey, Miyabi. And you think we can repeat that? You guys can still have a taste. Melia. Good idea. I want to see how everyone's doing. What do you mean casual? It positively teemed with people. And she gave it to me. I think you might be on the mark, though. You giving it a go, then? This is something personal for me. Reveling in the final glimmers of our lives. Is still on our side. Yeah. We'll be by your side until then, Nia. Yes? I think it's probably fine, though. Guernica went to all that trouble for others. That man is a few screws short of 11ness. Seems so. If that's the now you speak of, we'd never kill that. You don't... Wait, which term are you in? Manana, you have to understand that poor Riku was worried about you. Well, that's because I shouldn't even be here. Besides, how can we even fight anymore? After all we've been through. Oh yeah, I remember you took seconds. Then I can see why you'd be worried. What's wrong? Oh, come on. You've already told us that much. Might as well give us the whole story. Not a hollow world of fiction like this one! All stuff she passed on to me. I know it's a bit late to ask this, but are you sure this is okay? Yeah, positive. They can't be brought back once they die. Tell you what stuff. I think she was yelling about food. Yeah, definitely. Passing my thoughts along onto you. Closing my eyes doesn't mean evil disappears. And that's the power of Ouroboros. What are you doing? We have to go. Whatever the truth may be. Nicely done, Sana. Hey, isn't he? It's a Kavesi one. The melody. Yeah, but we helped Gondor escape. Just because she lives longer, it doesn't mean she's any different from you. Well, is there anything else you can think of? We need to protect that. Hey, this symbol, it's Lambda's, right? Fine by me. All I can remember is that oddly glowing violet flame clock. I'm staying too. Commander, wasn't there a different way? A better one? I'm wondering. Right? Huh? Hang in there just a little longer. We don't want to overlook anything. Yeah, you're right. She'd be happy. So it was bad. Then how do you guys get through? The three of us were foot soldiers in Colony Theta. Wait, I forgot you don't like to eat right after waking. I can't use them right now. No, thank you. It's all right. Everyone understands why. You were really brave, Senna. Then one day, there was and receiving yours in turn. Dreams in objects. Huh? No, Kyrie, just wait. I'm happy to leave the decision to you. Of course we can head for the keep first.
In that case, Mio?
Most likely, Y was running experiments that could potentially prove fatal to us soldiers. This is where the city once stood. She was grateful, Nia. But why not? Tomorrow's the day. The final battle against Mobius. Thank you so much. I've thought about this a lot.
I know him.
Beats me. Come on, let's just follow him. Won't they end up coming back? As long as the Pharaonis is there. It's fine. It's our duty. Are you all right? What's going on? And that would go for us too. Good question. She is like us. You're still whinging about that. An oath. It's fine. I've got 3 whole days. What are you planning to do with the Origin Shard? And when we finally made it to the city... The assistance goes both ways, actually. There's so much I'd like to ask you. About yourself, the city. But sir! Senna. Miyabi was a hero. I don't believe it's consistent with the warrior's way you follow. You really should have dozed a while longer. And this is the key we need to get there. Hey, look! That's a really odd-looking tree. N. To save our friends! 3 more months. And then I'll be gone from this world. Hey, that watch. Well... Now I can see an icon for you as well. It's really quite amazing. Even though you're all doing different things. Come on. I know what I have to do. That's what it means to live, right, Nia? Yes, it does. Come on, you lot. Rein it in now. Senna, what do you think? Lame. It must be really hard for you. You must feel like you're getting knocked down time and again. Where then? Can you tell? Hey, over there. Well, she can't be all that far off. Are you sure we're on the right path? All right. Nothing. That's how they managed to climb to Silver Rank already. No, Noah's right. I'm fine with your choice, but we need to think about everyone's safety. Anything. I guess it's not the best soil. Maybe she isn't there. But where is she then? Commander! Now, this is exactly when they were for. Thanks. Her life was scattered on the breeze, but her memories and her will, the one who formed the world we know. Huh? Are you sure it's okay for us to be hanging around here? Think about it. Wouldn't want to lose track of time and just run out. You're in such a strange situation. Do you really need the machines? That light we saw a while back. Yep, you got it. His family. Still, it was a nice chat. I think that's kind of amazing. Ever since then, Em and I were swapped around. We will! Look, there you go again. It could be that all the fighting, it might be that it's all orchestrated according to Mobius. We might get hurt, and someday we'll be gone, but we have to keep moving forward in spite of all that. Okay then, let's report into UZ, shall we? But why? What for? I don't think that counts as fighting, Senna. Yeah. Hang on, look. Wow. So what that man was saying, It wasn't entirely wrong, it looks like. Then, what if you control soil humidity as you wait for the rain? They said they opposed Mobius, didn't they? Okay, they were the enemy. A little ironic that that's why it still looks so pristine. That's the same look you gave us when we first met. So you'd like us to join as chefs? Our captain said you would make a good addition. What? Something you did in the past? I won't. I promise. We can talk about it later. Those people need our help. I'd like to spend that time with my Moa. I don't think we'll ever forget that. Your feelings will transcend time. You mean... all my tiredness is just completely gone? Huh? That's just strange. Why wouldn't you pick the safe way? Great. That should be the last of Miyabi's ingredients. Let's give thanks, if we ever see one of those trees of hers. Then, it doesn't look recent. So that means that cradle is... I'm okay. That's vile. How could they do this to her? So then... What? But if you go through with this, you'll be... Right. Manana, are you okay? So that's where Sophronia trees come from. Who'd have guessed? Please, don't worry. Yeah. My time left. Of course, yeah. Our melody. Just like always. Feelings. Doesn't sound too bad to me. Huh? That's the question. Yes. Tyon. Still, I think I could get used to this. Should I cut it, or just leave it alone? All right, let's back it up. Nadia, sometimes a small pebble starts the avalanche which changes your whole future. Don't you think? Teach can be a touch pushy sometimes. I don't know, I'd say lovely. Bit overcast. Ethel and Kamaravi had their lives taken. They're just being protective, I think. Come. I'm sorry, Please forgive me, it's just... Sorry. But it's... Don't let them get to you. Yeah? Regret all you want, but the past can never be changed. Your Majesty, there you are. That's why I have to go. Although each of them is fundamentally aware of this. So many things. Taken for granted. Oh, are we talking about that now? I knew I was half Mobius. Thanks, Tyon. We came here to cheer you up a bit, and got food for thought instead. Our hopes and dreams made into a little person. Huh? Hey, isn't that... We're pretty different, huh? Worlds apart. I'm actually pretty flustered. You have to try and remember them, anything at all. Okay, we're coming. I just got it. And before we became Ouroboros, some of us used to be Offseers. We never got any special training. It's warm. They live in comfort. Well, I suppose so. You said she pretty much left you to it, right? Oh, I got some news earlier. We're not sleeping in tomorrow. Our briefing starts early. They probably had the seed stuck in their feathers. And they just happened to land here. With all of you. Maybe she's a little too upfront. Right. Is it something Monica said? Is there a problem? Oh, that part. That's an origin shard, all right. Huh? But you're... Wow. I don't know what to say. This woman is something else. Dummy, that's not what she was trying to say at all. One way to know. Got another battle tomorrow. You want something from us. More than just words, right? You're an asset to the team, you two. Kyrie, if you're back on your feet, escape while you can. It's special, isn't it? Your blade, I mean. It's funny. I thought I had it all locked down. You were tending the fields, weren't you? Oh, Sana, you could bring her your onigiri. And if ever the rain doesn't come for a while, then you can water your crops yourself. She wanted to give you everything that she knew about En. Uni, why are we whispering? Right. He was talking about the transport in the plaza. Are you okay? Please, since I'm not alone. I didn't know they could fight like that. What do you mean? Why shouldn't we? But you can change who you are in the present. Fiona, leave the rest to us. Miyabi? Yeah, the Cloud Keep. Oh, I see. Actually, you and me, just talking like this. To what end? Nope. I guess maybe I will take a dip. That's very sweet. Oh! What's up? Speak to me. But Commander! But Melia told us she'd handle this. You're right. If we're just asking questions, one person should be enough. Please, no. Don't tell me. That's why. She merged our wills so we could act to further our goal. Remember the fight with P&O? But it basically allows us to avoid fighting as much as possible, right? I like that plan. I think that was Zed's doing, to keep the location secret. Teach? What is it? That voice. Abducted. But who would... Oh, okay. Of M, N, and others who became Ouroboros in the past. They would... Well, they would be free, wouldn't they? And the first? Who was it? It's all right. Don't give up. That's how a battle always feels after. Just sad. You know Mr. Salmon? So we don't become supervillains. What about this? I can't tell them apart. But I think it would be best. I said we'd regret this. After all that effort, I bet Senna's onigiri will taste that much better. Rather, we were subject to daily examinations for no clear reason. I like to think I'm pretty quick on my feet, but... That's right. Even if there are things we'd rather not see, we still need to look. Never mind. You can always come back next year. Hacked. And of course, we share a common goal. So I'd like to help his voice find its way. Hey, wait for me. You did great there. Your food was amazing. Senna, you have to eat, else you won't grow. It was brief, but being who I am now. Yeah. Good night, Senna. But at least I found my stride. Huh? I can understand why you want to protect that. What is it? Hey, can I ask you something? Selfish how? What, so, if it wasn't for the thing with Kamaravi, you know, I was just looking for a training partner. If anyone suspected me, you'd have all been executed on the spot. Don't worry. She'll awake soon enough. I just need to discuss something with everyone. Mind waiting? It's such a pain in the ass to wash. But she wanted them locked away. Her feelings. May I? Come on. Let's go. When the last light fades, they're planning on starting over. No objections. Let's head out. Can we please just drop it? What we wish it could be. Omega's administrator. You've nothing to apologize for, Sana. Whoa, thanks. I'm flattered. Don't sweat it. Hey, you know you don't have to do what I do, right? Just like Ethel once did. Wait, you're saying you want to look after Ethel? Yes. It's where the Queen of Agnes lies sleeping. You're very sweet. Want some to taste test? So we'll make the Mobius think that the Pharaonis sense their approach, and that it's going to attack. If I was a Mobius, I'd at least try to check the situation before going all in. Senna, it's fine. If that's what you want, go ahead and shoot. What do you think? But that's just like Mobius. Maybe I shouldn't be here, if it ends up working to our disadvantage. Yes, that would be helpful, thank you. But as if it were always ingrained deep within us. Strange. Yes, well, something like that. We were transferred to Colony Omega. I'm called Mio. We want to find a way that doesn't involve sacrificing lives. I mean, I can't very well go backwards, can I now? Oh, do they not have armors where you're from? But if we break their clocks, just like with Colony 4 here, this whole place, floor, walls and ceiling, I'm totally fine. We haven't met before, have we? You're suggesting we march right into Colony Iota? What we don't know might as well not exist. 3 days is plenty. I'm sure we'll be golden. Miyabi! Him? I get it. That's why they got so upset. Is it a secret? I know more. Colony Omega was an independent entity. I've never seen one. Just because someone says they're doing okay, doesn't mean everything actually is fine with them. Looking forward to it. But like what exactly? Looking at something? About that. Feeling that warmth. Part of nature's cycle. About what? 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 Agnes or Kevus, soldier or queen? What difference does it make? Admittedly, these monsters were pretty large. Seems like a nice way to live, even in the depths of despair. Really? Golden? No, you've got it wrong. He's a skilled mechanic for sure, but I imagine he gives his aides quite the headache. I've made my peace. Don't you go copying her, Senna. It's just, you're our queen. We believed you were the one that gave us all life, and that we'd return to you in the end. It looked like second nature to you. It was crazy. Is it wrong to think that? The enemies you seek. If you hurt her, she feels pain. She bleeds all the same. I'm Mio, third term. Our fate. I wonder what happened. Omega's existence. The tests. It was all why. Bright fig? What's a bright fig when it's at home? I was just thinking, it's unusual for Miyabi to voice her interest in something like this, while my de facto partner's running full steam ahead. Huh? There's a place, other than Cloudkeep, that I really need to go to. Wanna try? Teaming up? There's footprints all over the place. They seem to be in a rush. Nia, I've seen that metal before. Knowing that is enough for me. It's collapsed. Why? You could have lived longer yourself, Miyabi. Really? Mobius, morning. That's it then. Here's a list of targets for harvesting. For sure. It's possible that the commander of Colony Gamma would hear us out. Understood. We had no choice. To break this never-ending Mobius curse. Why? He's right. Things were easier. That was pretty reckless of you. Besides, you were the first to come running here. Don't feel bad. Yeah. But we thought that with such power we'd be able to do more. That's how we should carry on. She put it in here. Right, and I'd say that means you've still got room to grow, so don't let up now. I don't want to mither, but aren't you on tent duty today? Wasn't the whole truth. I just have to ask, are you trying to push some agenda? The fact that you're worrying about us here and now, Uni? Colony Omega, I mean. Hey, that's not quite right. After you met up with Em, you were sleeping here all this time, right? Whenever we teleported, it was always to a large, dim room. Defeat the real enemy. If I was stronger then, like now, I might have been able to save everyone. You all would have made it to gold rank. We didn't fight. Yes, That's actually what I wanted to... Heavy. Wings. Like yours, Uni. They might not be too happy to see us, though. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
You'll do anything to protect your friends, won't you? Wanting to do what we want. To be how we want to be. Tyon, he's talking to you. How dare you use them to your own ends? A strange sound. Right? And if there was something she needed from beyond, couldn't she have just asked Monica? Honestly? Connection. Hey? It's the same as Noah's sword, right? You know where to go? Hang on. Where's Miabi? You're the one that spoke with her. What's your gut telling you? We can only go forward. But it's too quiet. There's barely any signs of life. Riku makes a good point. The city's inhabitants were the descendants. I was under the impression that you didn't like fish. I mean, even if we do get separated, someday we'll see each other again. So she's Gondor. All right, we'll do our level best to assume the role of enemy. But I like that about you. We've got to get to Corn Island. All that an Officer ought to be. Ethel. A purpose to life. Whatever a reason, I'd accept it. The facts. And now you're just travelling along with us and chatting like it's an everyday thing. If Number 13 got separated from her comrades, no wonder she'd be pushed to steal supplies in order to survive. There is. Huh? Aren't you guys in Kyrie's squad? Ah. The kind like Zed and X, who were Mobius from the beginning. You're really something. Miabi's still alive. I look forward to tasting it. So you're saying if we get our hands on this spar, then even Izzard could get some rest. He'll be able to recover, basically. You're not the same. That better world. Of course. These last few days, it's been a lot, right? You're being very uni. I don't know. Let's let Sana keep her talking for a bit longer. I think I could have thrashed you. With a little more practice. Get some rest while you can. What? I think it's not just the rebirthing thing. Ah, you saw that. What's going on here? Tyon! What should we do, Teach? Do you want us to look for her? Let's have a look around, shall we? It was under the control of Mobius Y. Everyone, thank you. This time, I'll do the saving. Makes sense. Come on, cheer up, guys. We're out of here. Been here a while. Mio. It's wrong. That shouldn't be what gives our lives purpose. There's a chance we can make amends. To the bitter end. Really? Is that something special? Guys? Yes, Yoren. Amid the rubble and the flames. What? Is it supposed to be here? I should have been more careful, but instead... I'm content. I'll live on in others. Yeah. You're not wrong. It's not easy. And it never will be. Sometimes one part of it glows. Why's that? Just one more day! 1 more minute! But we should be sure to target the flame clock specifically and prepare for the worst. It's legendary, right? You wouldn't want to miss out. Huh? Noah! Another bit thinner, I think. What happens after we beat them? Sparks. Thanks for waiting. Let's go, Kyrie. There are 2 types of Mobius. What's up? I can tell. When we're playing together. Oh, I'm sorry, Sana. It's so weird. Not like we suddenly just gained the knowledge out of the blue. Huh? But maybe this is a good way for them to mesh in the end. Ah! I really thought that. Oh, we'll regret this. Colony 4. I hope we'll get to know each other outside of battle too. Doesn't this feel off? It's gorgeous. But it was all we could do. It was all we had to believe in. Day in, day out. If it looks that way to you. He's feeling the same as Izzard. Tyon is. Guess we'll have to go foraging. Don't mind him, he's just, trying to maintain his cool. Why's that? Repentance. We'd better hurry. After all, the threat's not gone. Now you can cut that out. Please don't frighten me like that. Commander Alexandria's famed for her keen wit. I'm scared too, just so you know. It's just really bizarre to me somehow. Like things have been switched around. It still feels a little strange. And that you're super strong. Well, I guess that means they should be okay. We haven't seen the light for a while. Now for bananas. What was on the list again? So, what name did you end up picking? Rather, please stay. His foot's trapped. We'll need to move the rubble very carefully. Right, gotcha. Also, somehow that consort, he became Mobius. That's why we're here. An Offseer? Really? I hate people like that. Lance, it never engaged. Remember your Mobius. You should have other nice memories as well. It would prove beneficial in the long term, I think. It's beautiful, but to think of all the departed. Right, I'm in favour of the attack as well. He's taken this personally, so it'll probably take some time. Our skeptic. It's not really like you to come out with something like this, Senna. You want me to see him off, don't you? Nah, nothing like that. We'll just, have to keep going then. I learned something important from the other me. Aren't those? Oh no. So that's what you meant. For them, this might just count as charging up. Because time. We have to change things. Sorry, no. Oh yeah, did the thing with the autolevs get sorted out? Would you look at that, Senna? Looks like your cooking's found a fan. I assure you I'm not. It's hard not to. Senna, don't worry. She's still alive. I'm sure she'll pull through. Right, we've really been trying to do our best. I like writing down what happens. I never miss a single day. He's lost his cool. Maybe we should step in and deal with him. How do you... He's mad. Never stop being you, okay? Even if we're misunderstood. Still, all thanks to your decision, we're alive. Is Tempapa a friend of yours? I noticed it right after we liberated the castle. Noah, I can hardly believe my eyes. Is this real? And still telling us to just keep going? Who felt the same? With Ethel, we shouldn't have any colonies mobilized either. It's odd. Thanks, Anna. She'll be in good hands. Surviving like that. His words came from the heart. I think that's why it resonated with them. We'll end it here. All right. But not anymore. In exchange for the lease on life they would get as Mobius. Better luck next time, Abby. Simply, why? But you did too. I didn't think you were the sort to take such a stand. The Mobius powers. What is this? I hope what I'm about to say doesn't come out the wrong way, but... How about that spot over there? Yes, but the story will have to wait. That's how you came to be such a magnificent queen? For now, I'm okay. This isn't walking distance we're talking here.
Yeah.
It's too sad to think about. Losing you, that is. You're one of us.
Off how?
One day with no reason given. Right. I'll try.
But why?
Commander, you knew from the start.
Ah, there you are. It seems pretty lively over there. What's the occasion?
Besides, since Monica told us the whole truth, I think we've all seen that. And if there really is hope, in that place that the man mentioned, a good thing too. That's what saved Kyrie and others' lives. Plus, they didn't get to learn the truth about us and the world. An accident. And when it happened, he was thinking of everyone waiting for him in the city. It sounds nice, doesn't it? Feeling attachment to your colony, to your commander. We want to help them all too, just like you.
I don't know. What about us?
Thanks, Kyrie. That's all I needed.
I realised there was a whole different world out there.
I think we've more or less heard all we need.
We're good. You'll see.
They're so lucky.
For the greater good.
So this is it. The ship that can conquer the Great Sea's vortex.